Okay, so more talk about modes. Now I'm going to show you really quickly how I get to a mode fast. If someone says, hey, I want you to play in F sharp Locrian, or I want you to play in B flat Dorian. Here's how I do it. I just take one of the 5 caged scale shapes. Okay, so if you need some review on the cage system, I've got another lesson about that. So I just take the most common one. Say, for instance, A minor, C major at the 5th fret. Our major scale goes like this, or minor if we're thinking of A. Now that's C, that's our root. So I think of that as the Ionian note, right? So say, for instance, you ask me to play a D flat Phrygian scale. Well, what I do is I go up to the 3rd note in the key of C, which is Phrygian, Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian. Now I take this finger and put it on a D flat. So I slide it back to here, right? Because now I'm on the 4th fret of my 5th string, which is a D flat. And that is my Phrygian note. So my relative major is the pinky. So it's actually going to be the key of A major. So we're really thinking of it as C sharp Phrygian. So right? So how we would play in that, you would play your D flat or C sharp. Phrygian is a minor mode, so you're going to play a minor chord over that. So it's going to be something like this. Wrong loop, hold on. Ready? Then I just play an A major, right? Now I can then, of course, use the other caged scales and just connect them, play them in A major all the way up and down the fretboard, which is the same thing as C sharp Phrygian, right? So. Okay, let's do one more. Let's say I needed to play in the key of F Mixolydian. Okay, so what I do is I go back to, you can start anywhere, but I will start on my C major. And I just count up to F, so, or I count up to the Mixolydian note. So Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian. So I go up to the 5th note of the scale, because Mixolydian is the 5th mode. And then I put that on an F, because I'm in F Mixolydian. So I move back here, which is the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and now my relative major is B flat. Right? So I'm going to lay down an F chord behind this. And then I just play in the key of B flat. And you can do the same thing as we did over the last example where you connect those all up and down the fretboard. Okay? Cool. Good luck.